What is up, party people? If you're new here, my name is Sarah Sperber. I am a realtor in the Northern Nevada market, and I'm here to serve all of your needs in real estate, but also give you valuable and free information here on the YouTube. So on today's video, I'm gonna be going over some unique marketing strategies. These are things that I would do if I were going to be listing a home in 2024. Obviously, it's a very competitive market. We have a lot more listings coming online now that we are hitting spring, and so I want you to be as prepared as possible and help make your listing stand out. The first thing I would do is offer virtual reality tours of the listing. You can also do the Matterport tours, which, if you don't know, it's kind of like a 3D model, but it's all two-dimensional. It's image form, where the potential viewer can click through from room to room and see all the different spaces and sort of feel like they're taking a tour. If you don't know this about me, I work with a lot of relocating buyers because I'm here on YouTube and you're finding me here. And so a lot of buyers that I work with, actually a significant portion of them are purchasing sight unseen. Any remote buyer buying sight unseen is really gonna appreciate a virtual reality tour of some kind, and that will give your listing a very competitive edge. Another thing that you can do that would really help that effort is to have just like an aerial, some kind of like blueprint or like bird's eye view of the layout of the home, because if you've ever shopped for a home and you're mostly relying on images, it can be really hard to understand when you're just seeing individual rooms, how they all connect together, what the layout looks like. So anything you can do to assist a remote buyer potentially buying sight unseen is going to be super helpful and give your listing a leg up. Item number 2, potentially, depending on price range. Now, I wouldn't say this is necessary or a good use of anyone's time in the entry level prices in our market, because those homes tend to sell themselves. If you are, above or kind of in the luxury market, I would say having exclusive networking events. You could ask your listing agent to host a brokers open. That is where the agent will host other realtors and their brokers and their offices to come for sort of like a fancy party to kind of tour the home and talk and network and kind of figure out if any of them has a buyer to bring to that property. That can be a very effective strategy. That's another way to kind of strategically market a higher end property. You can definitely talk to your agent about having a targeted email campaign if they have buyers or they know people who have had buyers who are looking for something similar. This is a great opportunity to get your specific property in front of the right people, so definitely ask about that. Here's one that we're not really seeing in our market, but I wish we would see more of, is collaborations with influencers. If you have a very unique property or a luxury level property or a property that's in a unique location perhaps, it would be really cool and really strategic and really unique and make it stand out to have an influencer or a local celebrity kind of feature your property on their platforms, because not many people are doing this, and it would help get eyeballs and attention and traffic to your listing. Another great idea is to have a customized website just for your listing. Your agent should be able to do that. Then again, there are a lot of dinosaur realtors in our market, people who have been doing this for 30 years and can't make a website like that. But I would say having somebody who's tech savvy represent you is a great idea, because that's something that can be done in a matter of an hour if you have the right agent. I would love to put together a website that has its own URL. It's specific to your property. We can send that out, but it can have images, it can have descriptions, it could have virtual tours, it could have all the things that are kind of quintessential for getting the marketing materials in one place, getting them cohesive, and also making them look super polished and refined. So definitely ask your agent if you're going to be getting a website when they list your home. Another important marketing piece is making sure that your listing is well timed. Now, we don't always have this luxury, right? For example, if you're in contract to buy a new home and now you have to sell yours, you don't have the luxury of timing it. And honestly, timing the market isn't always a great idea anyway. But in general, there are seasonal ebbs and flows. So I would say, for example, if you can avoid listing your home during the holidays, you should, because that's not when you're going to have the most traffic and the most buyers shopping. You want to strategically list when you know the market is busy, aka in the spring and summer, if at all possible. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you for now. If you have any questions about any of this or anything else to do with listing your home, or of course buying a home, I can help you with any or all of that. And hey, if you want to hop on a free call and just get your questions answered, put a strategy in place, and see if we might be a good fit to work together, there's a link to do that in the show notes below. I would love to help you out. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. I put out new videos every single week about the Northern Nevada lifestyle, the Reno Sparks housing market, and of course, all things to do with buying and selling real estate. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next week.